Yo, 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 what's up? It is your queen, Nicole, the Pisces queen. Yo, so today I'm going to tell y'all a story time about the time I was fired due to my pettiness. I just want y'all to keep in mind that I was young. I had no kids. I was only 21. So yeah. So I was working at a hospital. This is the same hospital that I met my husband at. But before he got there, I was doing some petty shit. So let me just say that I worked in a dietary. I was a dietary aide. It's like a mini cafeteria on each of the floors in the hospital. At the bottom of the floor, it is the big cafeteria where you go eat at, the visitors and whatever. So when we come to work, like I said, we was off a couple of days and we come back to work, or we just going back on shift. The person before you is supposed to fill up the refrigerators, fill up the printer, and refill everything that they used so the next shift can be ready and prepared. I work with a lot of females. Like all my life, I work with nothing but females. Just recently, I started working with only guys or mostly guys. Like, there's a difference, people. I'm telling you, women are messy, childish, and not saying that men are not, but they are less childish. Okay, I take that back. Men are more childish, but it's a fun childish, but anyway, so they would like sometimes don't fill up the refrigerator, don't fill up the printer, don't fill up the essentials and the trays, stuff like that. And so sometimes we have to go downstairs to get all of these things that they didn't fill up. And I just got so tired of that. Like, there's only so many times you can ask somebody to do their job. You know what I mean? What are you doing? I thought you didn't want to be in a video.
Am I in a video?
Apparently I'm recording. You just want to be seen. Content. Get out the video.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you in this video. Clinton. Are you gonna say something, or are you just gonna be in the video? In the way.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, but you got the video then. Can you move? It's amazing how you want to be in a video all of a sudden. When I'm recording you doing stuff, you don't want to be in it. You tell me I'm recording too much.
Nobody said nothing about that.
Clinton, you said that yesterday.
Look at my grades.
You got a whole mirror in that. I'm gonna leave this in there too, just so you know. He wants to be seen.
What happened?
I said you want to be seen. What?
Bruh.
That is so disgusting.
What happened? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
So I was wrote up many times due to that, and the last time I had decided to be petty and got fired was this is my husband had started working there and his friends was working there, and I was training one of the guys, and we went up to the room to start our shift, and whoever was left, I don't even know who the person was, because it was like it's in and out stuff like that, but I'm sure at the time I knew who it was. That's why I decided to be extra petty. But I just like, okay. So we had to print out a whole bunch of menus, because the menus, we had the trays, but we didn't have the menus, which is normal. So you don't get mad about that, because sometimes you gotta do a special menu for a different type of patient. Every patient can't have all the foods that we have. Like, they have so many different diets that sometimes they just have to have a special diet just for them. So we had to print out some menus and the diet plans And there was no paper in the printer. I was just like, fuck this, fuck it, I can't. So I filled it up for my shelf. And then for the next shelf, I took all the paper out, took it and hid it somewhere. And I put a note in the printer so when they print out, they will see the note. Now, I don't know exactly what it said, but I know it says some around something like, if you filled up the printer next time, then you wouldn't have this problem. And the boy that was training, he was like, you sure you want to leave that in there? I said, yes, the fuck I do. Yes, the fuck I do. And so the next day I came back, I was rolled up, and she had like a fucking stack of papers of all the things I done. And she never wrote me up for it. She just had it written down. You know what I'm saying? I got written up for a few things, but all them papers, I did a lot of shit. And she was like, I'm gonna have to let you go. I was like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. When really I did care. I like the job. It's just the girls. I ain't like the girls. I remember one time this girl started and I was trying to like help her out. She was young. I was like, you need to try to stay to yourself because these girls are messy and they'll get you in trouble. She went back and told the girls what I said. And we all had a meeting about it. I was like, yeah, I said it because it's true. Y'all messy and y'all gonna get people in trouble. And I was like, boy, you can't help nobody. You can't help people. So from that day forward, I've never told anyone else about anybody else at the job. You learn on your own. Just like I have to learn on my own anyway. I thought I was helping her, but apparently I was not. She was one of the messy ones. But anyways, guys, I have been fired from 3 jobs on my whole life. And I gotta say, thinking about it now, they were all my fault. And it wasn't because I was being petty on the other 2. The other 2 was just, I got fired because the first one, I worked at Children's Hospital in the cafeteria. I got fired because I didn't want to do a lot of things they was asking me to do. So I got fired for that. And the last one, the first time I started working in a lab, I got fired from that job because the guy that was our manager was always like letting us come in late, take long breaks, do stuff we ain't supposed to do. So when they had downgraded him, demoted him to chemist again, then everybody else on his crew had got fired one by one because we was coming in late doing shit we wasn't supposed to do. So yeah, it's a learning experience, and I know that I have to pretend to be somebody else at the job. I cannot be 100 myself all the time. So it's a learning experience, and I hope to teach my kids that, and hopefully they don't get fired from being so petty. But I ain't nothing wrong with being petty sometimes. Sometimes it's just needed to let a person know I am not the motherfucking one. I'm not the one. Don't do it. Don't do it. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that story time. I be trying to think of some story times that I can share because I can't share them all, unfortunately. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Do you want to say bye to my camera?
For what?
Because you was always in it.
I'm always in what?
Because you was just in it.
No, I was not.
But you don't want to say bye?
Why? It's your channel.
So you don't want to say bye?
For what?
That's no reason why you just.
Why would I say bye? I'm not.